Breaking news: a critical emergency unfolds along the Oregon coast. Massive, towering waves have begun relentlessly pounding coastal communities, prompting an immediate and sweeping emergency response. Officials confirm that this is not merely a severe weather event, it is an unprecedented natural phenomenon pushing the limits of the coastline's resilience. The sheer force of the ocean is now threatening lives and infrastructure across multiple counties. The situation is evolving rapidly. Every moment is crucial. We bring you the latest details as they emerge from the front lines of this unfolding crisis. The stakes are immense. Stay tuned. From Astoria to Brookings, reports are flooding in of waves reaching staggering heights, estimated by coastal observers to exceed 30 feet in some exposed areas. These are not typical winter swells. This extreme wave event is generating powerful surges, extending far beyond the usual high tide marks. Video footage, confirmed by authorities, shows docks submerged, beaches vanishing, and debris being hurled inland. The ocean's fury is reshaping the immediate coastline. Communities are witnessing an assault from the sea that few have ever experienced. This is a battle against nature's raw power. In response to the escalating danger, state authorities have officially declared an emergency across several coastal counties. This declaration mobilizes crucial resources, activating state and federal assistance to aid local response efforts. Governor's office statements emphasize the severity, urging full cooperation from residents. The emergency status streamlines coordination between the Oregon Coast Guard, local law enforcement, and fire departments. This is a unified front against a formidable threat. Every available agency is now engaged in mitigating the impact and safeguarding lives. The scale of the response matches the scale of the threat. Meteorological agencies had issued severe weather warnings days in advance, forecasting exceptionally high surf and dangerous ocean conditions. These advisories cautioned against approaching the coastline and highlighted the potential for significant erosion and sneaker waves. Despite these warnings, the sheer magnitude of the incoming swells has exceeded even dire predictions in some locations. Experts indicate that a convergence of high tides, storm surge, and a powerful offshore low-pressure system is contributing to this unprecedented event. The forecast model simply could not fully capture this specific intensity. It is a rare alignment of destructive forces. Mandatory evacuation orders are now in effect for low-lying coastal areas and properties directly adjacent to the immediate shoreline. Residents are instructed to move to higher ground immediately. Local law enforcement is actively going door-to-door in designated zones, ensuring compliance and assisting vulnerable populations. Evacuation routes are being monitored, but some roads are already becoming impassable due to water inundation and debris. The message from authorities is unequivocal: do not delay. This is a life-threatening situation. Follow all instructions without hesitation. Your safety is paramount. Time is of the essence. Communities like Tillamook, Lincoln City, Newport, and Florence are experiencing direct impacts. Homes and businesses nearest the ocean are facing significant flood damage. The sheer volume of water pushing inland is overwhelming local drainage systems. Lifelong residents are reporting levels of inundation they have never witnessed. Officials confirm initial damage assessments are underway, but the full extent remains unclear as the waves continue their assault. This situation presents a profound challenge to the fabric of these coastal towns. Their resilience is being tested like never before. The immediate focus is on protecting lives. Critical infrastructure along the coast is under direct assault. Roads, bridges, and utility lines are vulnerable to the relentless pounding. Sections of Highway 101, a vital artery, are experiencing closures due to flooding and debris. Power outages are being reported in several areas, affecting thousands of residents. Repair crews cannot safely access these locations until conditions improve. This disruption of essential services complicates evacuation and response efforts. The long-term implications for rebuilding this infrastructure are considerable. The immediate priority remains securing all critical assets and ensuring public safety from immediate hazards. Dedicated first responders are bravely on the front lines, conducting swift water rescues and assisting stranded individuals. Coast Guard teams are deploying vessels and helicopters where feasible, facing extremely dangerous sea conditions. Local fire and rescue personnel are navigating flooded streets, often on foot, to reach those in need. Their courage is undeniable. These teams are working tirelessly, putting their own lives at risk to protect the public. The coordination among various agencies is exemplary, but the sheer scale of the event tests even the most experienced teams. We salute their unwavering commitment. Authorities are issuing urgent pleas: stay away from the immediate coastline. The danger is immense, extending far beyond the visible surf line. Debris, including large logs and structural elements, is being carried by powerful currents and waves, creating deadly projectiles. Even receding waters pose a risk, with strong undertows and unseen hazards. Do not attempt to photograph or observe the waves up close. Your life is worth more than any picture. Respect the power of this ocean. Your cooperation is vital to ensure the safety of both yourself and the first responders who may need to rescue you. This is a matter of life and death. The situation remains highly dynamic. While some areas might see temporary lulls, the overall threat persists. Officials are continuously monitoring tidal cycles and wave forecasts, adjusting response strategies in real time. The peak of this event is still a concern for many areas, with subsequent high tides expected to bring renewed surges. This is not a static disaster, it is an ongoing battle against an unpredictable force. Residents must remain vigilant. Any relaxation of caution could prove catastrophic. We advise all coastal residents to have emergency kits ready and to stay tuned to official updates. The economic impact on Oregon's vital coastal communities is already significant. Tourism, a cornerstone of the regional economy, has ground to a halt. Businesses, from small shops to major resorts, are either closed due to damage, lack of power, or mandatory evacuations. Fishing fleets are docked, unable to venture into the treacherous waters. The long-term recovery will require substantial investment and effort. This natural disaster strikes at the heart of the livelihood for thousands. Officials are beginning to assess the financial toll, which is expected to run into the millions. The road to recovery will be arduous. Beyond the immediate human and structural impact, this extreme wave event is inflicting severe damage on the delicate coastal ecosystem. Massive erosion is evident along bluffs and dunes, permanently altering the landscape. Wildlife habitats are being disrupted, and marine debris is washing ashore in unprecedented quantities. The natural defenses of the coastline are being overwhelmed. Scientists will be studying this event for years to come, but the immediate visual evidence points to a significant environmental toll. This represents a profound shift for the fragile balance of the Oregon coast. Nature is asserting its dominance. Witness accounts from residents describe scenes of raw power and fear. One homeowner reported seeing the ocean water engulf their entire front yard in mere seconds. Another described hearing a continuous, thunderous roar as the waves crashed against the shore, unlike anything they had ever heard. These are stories of resilience, but also of profound shock. The emotional toll on those directly affected is immense. Many are facing the loss of homes, businesses, and cherished memories. Their voices underscore the gravity of this situation. The human element of this crisis cannot be overstated. Rescue efforts continue unabated, with emergency crews focusing on isolated pockets where individuals may be trapped or cut off. The Coast Guard is performing critical search and rescue operations, leveraging their specialized training in extreme conditions. Each rescue is a testament to their bravery. They are prioritizing situations where lives are in immediate peril, often making difficult decisions in rapidly deteriorating environments. Their professionalism ensures that every possible measure is taken. The sheer scale of the coastline means these efforts are spread thin, but their dedication remains unwavering. They are truly fighting against the clock. The immediate threat of massive waves is expected to persist through the evening hours, gradually subsiding overnight. However, residual dangers, including strong currents, coastal flooding, and debris, will remain for days. Authorities are already looking ahead to the massive task of assessment and recovery. This event will likely reshape how coastal communities prepare for and respond to future extreme weather. The lessons learned here will be critical. But for now, the focus remains squarely on the present danger, on protecting lives, and ensuring that no one is left behind. The future recovery will be a monumental undertaking. As this emergency continues to unfold, your cooperation is paramount. Stay indoors, away from windows facing the ocean. Do not attempt to drive through flooded roads. Adhere strictly to all evacuation orders and public safety announcements issued by local authorities. Keep your phone charged and tuned to local news and official emergency channels for the latest updates. Every minute counts. Do not underestimate the power of these waves. Protect yourself, your loved ones, and assist first responders by staying out of harm's way. This is a severe threat. Heed all warnings. The danger is real. Stay safe.